Today's topic is about the analysis paralysis and the perfectionist mind that we all feel that is going to benefit us, but it does not benefit us. I work with a lot of people, and I see people around me who, aren't in my business, but just are contractors for me, or people that I just work around with, and I can see this just huge thing holding everybody back, and I'm watching them, and I'm going, and I explain to them, it just because it's perfect to your vision, it doesn't mean that it's perfect to the world. Because whatever it is you do and you release, just because it's not perfect to you and your vision that you could see, the other people that are looking at it won't know what it's supposed to look like. Okay? It's so important that we have a good balance of getting it done, meaning executing it, and understanding what is our analysis paralysis holding us back. Just because it's a small little problem, because it's not 100% exactly what you're visioning, it doesn't mean that everyone's going to hate it. It's actually insecurity, I believe, because we feel like we're going to be judged from our work because of this little problem. And I used to have that problem where, no, the background's got to be perfect, the blur's got to be perfect, which is known for like the bokeh, which is like a blur term in Japanese in photography. The color is off, the sound is off. We find excuses on everything is not right because we're afraid of success. Okay, that's one thing that I've always learned about being fear of success comes from us purposely holding ourselves back by creating excuses that we don't execute it. And it's very, very, very subliminal, because a lot of you may not agree right now what I'm saying, because you're going to go, oh no, I don't have that problem. But I see it in 98% of people that I work with. I've never really seen one person that can execute, and say, you know what, that's okay, because people won't really notice that. Or just because it's a little bit off, people won't. The 98% of other people won't really see that, because they're fixed on the prize, the object, not the little details around it. And people generally, the consumer eyes don't look for that. You could be, if you go on Walmart.com or Target.com and look at the images, you can find 100 things wrong with the images if you looked for it. But because if you're not looking for it, because you're just scanning and looking and browsing, people's eyes don't generally see that. I guess today's point is for us to understand our analysis paralysis and what holds us back in life. It's so important for us to speculate. So for us to be self-aware of that process within ourselves, to say, man, I'm really holding myself back because I'm creating a lot of excuses. And it happens a lot. Again, so I hope this video helps you guys out to, sort of look at things and ask yourself questions as if, hey, does this really, really, really matter? I'll show you some products that I've shot on the fly, meaning I could be at Marshall's or Ross or at a warehouse, and I'll go ahead and take a picture with my phone with all this other stuff around it, post it online for sale, and people still buy it. Because I get that people just want to see the object and take a picture of a couple of detailed shots so that it's relevant to what they're looking for, and that's all that matters. All the other little things around it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I was told by a person that I work with, a partner of mine, she goes, do you think this is going to hurt the sale? I said, it's going to hurt the sale, but such a micro level that you won't feel it. And if it starts kicking off well, now you go and make it better, because your time is so important for you to just execute and not worry about the fine little details. And if it kicks off meaning if somebody calls and makes a large order, if they want to buy the, you know, the official product. Now you can say, you know what, I'm gonna make this official product for you, and it's gonna be better than what you see on screen or on paper or on the image. You know, now you can go ahead and over deliver a little more because it's guaranteed sale, right? Versus making everything perfect and spending all the time that you can, you know, that you can execute 3 things when you only executed 1 thing, and now you're held hostage to your grand vision that you assume it's perfect, but in actuality, the public doesn't really see what's perfect and what's supposed to be perfect and what isn't supposed to be perfect. You know, I have a business partner that was in the candle fragrance business with me, and he was always worried about the scent. And I said, look, don't get too fixated on the scents, because just because you love it, a million other people will love and still hate it. And if you love the scent or hate the scent, a million people will still love it and still hate it. It's very subjective at the end of the day. Don't get too egotistic. Don't pride and don't pride your vision around it, and don't set your ego around it as well, because that's what slows all of us down. So today's message is to make sure that you execute faster than you are about the little details, you know. And you want to do so much things that when it works, now you go ahead and make it better, right? And it sounds like an oxymoron thing, but me being in business, that's what I find really helpful for me, because I can get more experiment out quicker and less about the little details and stressing over that. So, and it's worked out for me great, you know. So I hope this video helps you guys out in that aspect, to not to be a perfectionist. If you guys have any question, comment below. I'm here to help answer, and you know, tell you a little bit more about what I do, and hopefully I can get back to you guys and answer your specific questions to the core. Okay, have a great day, guys.